Hey guys, how you doing? Happy New Year. Just making this quick video because my son actually went here before and I had a very good experience with this location. It's called Foundation Behavioral Health. It was like a 30-day stay that son had to do last year. So he was going through a lot of behavior and I just couldn't like him to stop. He was being aggressive at school, aggressive. Well, next day we went to the doctor's office, and yeah, he was just extremely aggressive. It happened when he hit puberty, so I don't know, maybe that's what caused it. But, so I took him to CHOP, and then they recommended this place. It's like a living facility, but I think like max that they could stay is 30 days. I could be wrong, because I think that some kids do live there, like the parents can't handle it at all. So these are just like different type of things that they offer. If anybody's actually going through this right now, I know how difficult it is, but it was like one of the best things that happened to my son. He got the treatment that he needed because they have psychiatrists there or whatever, staff and stuff like that. Plus they actually, I think that they even have like a medical doctor, if I remember correctly. This place is in Doylestown in Pennsylvania. I don't know if there's like locations or not. I don't think that there is for Foundations itself, but depending on what state you're in, they might actually have something similar to this. I know that they have a lot more in New Jersey, but the faculty that he was in, it looks like this. But the only downside is like you have to make an appointment to see your son or, daughter. And to go in like a certain room. I think it's called the family room. You can't go like where the kids are. I guess because of HIPAA and everything. I mean, it broke me because, 30 days without him and not knowing, like if he's okay. And my son's non-verbal, so he couldn't call me and really didn't really have any real communication with him. But this worker was awesome. I think like I had to talk to her like once a week at least, and yeah, just kind of. But it was cool though because they did like the she FaceTime, so I was able to see him for a little bit. But yeah, it's 30 days being without him and not knowing exactly, how he was doing and stuff. Like it's just kind of. I mean, sometimes you need to. It doesn't make you a bad parent. It's just you just need help. And if you're, me and my wife, we don't really have no family or friends that help us with our kids at all. So this is the only way that you can get help. Here's like the location in Doylestown where it's located. It's really cool too because like there's a lot of warehouses and stuff in Doylestown right now, but I know everything's going. I don't know how long they're going to be there because I guess AI is taking all the jobs away from factories and stuff, which I don't understand. That could be like a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. But yeah, like going over my experiences with this place was probably one of the best things that I did for him. Like I didn't know that he had anxiety, so now he's on anxiety medications and stuff. Like I said, he's nonverbal, so it's almost impossible. Like he can't tell me how he feels or anything. So, but they have psychiatrists there. There's an inpatient program. I think that you do need to have like and I end up getting one or whatever from the social worker at CHOP. So, yes. Hold on, let me see if there's anything under the resources. Because it's been a while since I was on here. I don't think that anything changed since that, but if you're going through this or whatever, like I said, that does not make you a bad parent. Sometimes you just need help. And sometimes that's the only way that you can get help. After he left or whatever, it was kind of crazy because I've been trying to get him like home, and he's been on wait list since he was 7. He's almost 16 now. Sorry for making the shake too much. And he's still on the wait list for majority of them, but they were actually able to find him a couple of them or whatever that like he got on right away. Like now he has a BA, a behavioral person or whatever at the house. He's going to have another person for his behavior for the house or whatever. And if it wasn't for them, I probably would have been on the wait list. And I kind of give up on, like trying to find services for the home or whatever. Like nowadays it's non-existent because either the insurance don't want to pay for it or it's so many people on the wait list. By the time that you do get on it, more than likely, you're going to be over 21 anyway. It just, I don't know. It's so crazy. But if you are on or whatever for your kids, Medicaid will pay for these 30 days. But if you don't have Medicaid, or like if you have regular insurance and you have to pay out of pocket, it can get kind of pricey. This is how much it usually costs or whatever for site costs or whatever. It says anywhere between 15,000 to 60,000 for a typical 30-day stay, which is insane. But if you have really good insurance, maybe they'll cover a majority of it, and you'll just have to pay for, I don't know, like maybe it's like a specialist. But yet again, it could also be like a hospital stay. So I guess it depends on the plan that you have. But I just wanted to go over this or whatever because, like since my son actually went here and I actually have experience with it, and it's been such a positive experience for me. And also too, like after they leave, they said like you could contact them. I still have his social worker's number and stuff like that, and I could reach out to them at any time. If he acts up or like if I need help finding other. When I was there also, I didn't realize that there were kids that were living there. So I don't know if it's almost like a foster home too, or maybe it's just like like the kids that were diagnosed that the parents didn't want, which is really sad. I don't think I could ever respect a parent that would just leave their kids like that. Like, that's so messed up. But yeah, my experience or whatever with the foundations, they were extremely professional. And the funny part is, like, there was a room available, and I think I had left at like 11 o'clock that night, and I went there because I had to do the paperwork before he went there. So I had to drive like, I think it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours away because, Philadelphia and Chop, Center City, to Foundations, that's kind of, so I actually had to like leave, left like 15 minutes early, and I had to be the ambulance there because I had to fill out the paperwork before he arrived there. And kind of break me that night, but I knew that it's something that needed to be done. So like just thinking more for him. But yeah, he's home now. He's a lot better. They started him on they increased the respirator or whatever. It was kind of weird because I thought that he had ADHD, but they said it was more than likely just anxiety. So like they ended up taking him off of his like medication for ADHD, and I see like a huge change. So, but you like this place, I really wish that they can open up more locations. I think this is the only location that they have. It just sucks because it's so far away from the city. But if you're going through this right now or whatever, just know that you're not the only one. And like that doesn't mean that you're a bad parent. Sometimes you just need help. Sorry if it sounds like my voice is breaking. That's where everybody in my house got sick this year. Like, with the flu. My young son or whatever, he had he has asthma and he ended up getting ammonia. So I've been like in and out of the hospital. That's why I haven't really made any type of videos lately. And also I've been working a lot also. So coming up, how it goes. But I'm gonna try to make more videos more often. But I just wanted to go over this because I already do like this foundations. I think it could really help out a lot of people. Like I said, I think that you do need a referral for it. So yeah, professional referral. So maybe a psychiatrist could do it, or maybe your I don't know if your doctor might or may not be able to do it. But yeah, kind of, I never knew that this place existed. I wish I hit the lottery or something so that way I could like go in business with them or whatever and have way more locations, and you know what I mean, like maybe have like areas or whatever that you could see your kids or whatever, like even if they're playing or if they're in class or whatever. I don't know if they can do that because of HIPAA, but a way that you could communicate more with them, or maybe, I don't know. This place is open 24 hours too, but they stop after 5 or 6 o'clock from what I remember. I think it's like 9 o'clock in the morning till like 5 or 6 or whatever. You could visit your kids. I could be wrong though. It could be like 9 to 4 or something like that. I forget exactly what it was, but like I said, if you're going through this, you're not the only one. So get yourself up over it. But this could really, really help out a lot. So they have psychiatrists there. They go over everything or whatever that may or may not be wrong with your kid. They try different medications to see what works, what don't work, and stuff like that. And if they let you know, do it. They don't just give any type of drugs to your kids. Their psychiatrists are awesome. You could stay in contact with them. When I was there, the guy asked me. I think his name was Dr. Roy, from what I remember, but he was awesome. And he asked or whatever, and he's, I'm gonna try, this small dose to see, if there's any changes. He lets you know exactly, what it is, like what change. If you hear like banging in the background, that's my son. Just let me know either he wants to drink or he wants to eat at home. That's like his way of communicating when I'm upstairs. That's the 15-year-old. That's not the baby. But yeah, kind of funny how different they are. Well, anyway, I'm just I guess this is more like a review, but if I could help somebody, then hopefully I could kind of make you think about, if your kids do need it or whatever, just to, like a psychiatrist, stay with them for 30 days out of the house, and, like nurses and doctors and stuff too, or whatever, keep an eye on them to see, like exactly what they might be diagnosed with or whatever, that, not a psychiatrist or doctor, so there's signs that you won't even see. Sorry about, shaking too much. It's in my hands, so my phone is. Well, anyway, great day. Thank you for watching.